Hello everyone and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. I am tired, but I have a sexy monocle. Let's do this. I do not remember what I was doing. How's it going? Sorry, I forgot everything you told me. Wow, you really are tired, huh? Yeah, it's been a day. It's been a day for me too. If it's been a day for me too, Pokemon. I forgot his name. I remember his name. Shh. Well, according to the Detectotron 1000, the hat is just a couple hundred yards east of here. I'm pretty sure it's in the old newspaper office. Just head out the door and go right. My right or your right? She raises an eyebrow. Our right. So is it my right or her right? We don't have the same right. I don't know what she's talking about. She's drinking some crazy juice. Just leave and walk out the right. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, Gabby. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. So, now we're going to... Not that one. Nope, not that one. It's the newspaper. I have the key. Okay, time to bust in here and find a weird cursed hat. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Can I have some coffee? There's a little bit of very old coffee left on the percolator. Pour it in a cup. I got an item. Nasty old coffee. Yum. Half-finished document on the typewriter? Read it. Government corruption at an all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report tea. They report tea. It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Read the slip. Curtis! If I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because of very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. The hand you keep biting. I'm so sorry. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. He's kind of mean for that. I'm not even gonna lie, because this guy was probably telling the truth, this poor news reporter, and he just really, like, beheaded him like that. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press newsfeed things. High tech. Gaze into it. Babe Ruth gets haircut, Barbara says. You think he could have left a better tip. Parisian... I cannot read. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Okay. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this. Yeah, I can't understand a word of this either, say local children. Today's list of banned dances: the chutney slider, the ditzy, the dirty dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. I want to know what the upside down tango is, so tell me what that is. I could do that with my sexy monocle. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in interview. Get it? Because he has no teeth, so he can't talk. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine. 10 cheese wheels and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Man, they just wanted to have a charcuterie plate. I get that. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Okay, moving on. There's a half-finished letter in the typewriter. The letter reads, Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me into the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with the pink slip. Sincerely, It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler? What's that all? That's what I was gonna say. How... Is there something under the water? I bet there's something under the water cooler. Oh. Where's the water cooler? Yeah, it's got something to hide. Hey, look, a trapdoor. Okay, let me finish checking out what else is in here. You see a thin 3-ring binder on this desk. You got an item. Pneumatic tube system operate. Manual. Okay. Crumpled up pink slip. Carver. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's still against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see, like axe body spray, if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, editor-in-chief. P.S. How do you even lift it? Do you even lift, bro? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Okay. If you say so. Oh. There's newspaper archives from 1783 to 1799. Can I don't... Oh. Oh. It wants me to look for October 14th, 1908. You find something interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Cullens, owner of the first... okay. Owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Cullens, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise and motorists' phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. Okay. The drawer on this one is slightly ajar. I got an item. Nasty old leftovers. You betcha. Pink slip. Okay, so... Someone's getting fired. Forgot their cufflinks. I got reporter's cufflinks. Handwritten note. Robson. First Hinden, then Carver? Who's next? If Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Yeah, that's a good question, Curtis. Tucker. I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the prohees. Beck. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. Well, yeah, I was going to check. I was just trying to figure out what else is here. And I think I found everything. There's a broken desk. Oh, Venable made good on his threat. Oh, he took all his stuff out. I'm gonna go fish in the water cooler. Oh. They should really provide cups for... I'm putting a handful of clear water in my pocket, clean water in my pocket right now. This guy, he's just a little silly. I literally have cure an alley who is on fire. Pure water, untainted by even a container. Well, technically it was in the water cooler, so... Hey, look, a trapdoor, go through it. Oh, hello there, guys. This is a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened? It's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left on it. I got an item, underground newspaper. What's this? It's a control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Check it out. The control panel has a green button, a red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colors lights that are all currently off. Consult the manual. Push the power on. Pull the pump engine lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red, do A. If blue, E. If green, D. Okay. So what does it say to do first? Power on. Okay. The lever. Nothing happens. It told me to do the lever. Okay, adjust the suction rate. Let's push the red button. Let's push the green button. Satisfying click and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. Okay. Oh, that was the green button. Okay. So now we pull the lever. And now we turn the knob. The options on the knob, a yellow light. Yellow. They didn't... Huh. Red is A, green is D, and blue is E. So this is red, this is green, and this is blue. Oh, maybe it's in, like, alphabetical order. Wait, no, that's wrong. What's it called? It's in the color, it's in the order of the colors. Roy G. Biv. So if it's that, red, orange, yellow, green, which works, blue, indigo. You know what? It's asking for yellow. I'm pressing C. Oh. Oh, okay. This is normal. Well, someone's going to get some very strange mail, and how? What were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. Well, how would they even be able to breathe up here? Because they're fish. It's a very old manhole. Oh, dead body. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. I bet he sunk through the floor. Is this the hat? This must be the hat Jessica wanted you to recover. Take it. Terribly cursed fedora. Can I put it on? Nothing. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come to this. Equip. Okay. Gabby. Everything good? All as keen as a peach. So, okay, wait. We did this last time. Okay, and then there was that one date that I want to look for... You find something interesting. The top of the story from that date is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Oh, that worked out really great. So I don't think I need anything else from here. I think we're done. I'm done. I'm speed walking. Look at Pokemon. He's strutting. Okay. Looks like you found the hat. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that definitely is not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit over in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. Ahem. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. I don't understand a word of what she just said. Okay, let's do it. It's the uncursing machine. Sit in it. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down in the machine than with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a sneak in a cement mixer. Oh, that's lovely. And after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet. Wet? Why is it wet? I don't like that. Into your lap, whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. That's so base, because fedoras are awful. You got an item, uncursed fedora, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, Pokey. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newton? Newton Newman, yeah. The machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself, but as for you, how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside of it. Sounds safe, I'll do it. Oh. The fedoral reserve. I've got an axe. I can go home. The portal to another world. It is open, but the work here is not done yet. Okay. Fedoral reserve. Here I am. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now, I will find in thy mortar. What? A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes. Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia there is death, yes. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. I, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this, I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there is nothing I can do to save in thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Which tree has done the mortar today? This is the second tree. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to mortar. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray. Nay, I serve the wood as thee. I am not a mortar, Cutter. Look to my brother. Thy brother speakins of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not speak it at all but honks. What speakin thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then? No, sire. Okay. Is this the one that honks? Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. Aye, a mortar, with perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with him. What do thou tell in me? I am troubled by the mortar, but of it I know nothing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother speakin of 3 brothers, one who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not speak in at all but honks. What speakin thee of this? I do not honkin, sire, I swear in upon it. Never hast thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in my eyes. Okay. You got 3 hats, you got 2 hats, and you got 3 hats. Speaking to the first tree. I say I did not do the mortar. I also say I am one of 3 brothers. Thou lie about Honkin. What say? Thy brothers honkin not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the wood. Aye, thou hath the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee while I making my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run. Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will hath grown so tall and strong thine axe will never fell in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. Okay. Big rot in the wood today, cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of person who goes around wearing a fedora. I love it. Like a little Discord mod with a monocle. I'm great. Okay. How'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty enough for me. Okay, good. So can I go to bed now? Your room. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk. Ah, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except the stamp from his... It was cursed. Why'd he curse that thing? I need to You're so tired you can't even work the doorknob. There's a shelf of knickknacks and Take a look. There's an old ragdoll on the top of the shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Walk away from the shelf. A lot of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. A television set. You've heard of these. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. That's quite sad. So I've got nothing except whatever is in this. Whatever I'm carrying in my non-existent pockets. I have no pants, so I don't have any pockets. Unless I'm carrying stuff in my gloves. Can I wear these? Oh, that's my accessory. So that gives me 1 mysticality. What do the welding gloves give me? Hot armor. I'm gonna go with the mysticality. Can I like increases your stench armor by 1? Can I wear anything that I have? Or am I just walking around with my junk out? Curious. The postmark says 18 April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks. It's definitely cursed. Okay, let's go to sleep. Come on. There we go. Oh, not an... Jacob Marley, A Dream About School? It's a poster of my favorite literary ghost. Okay. Oh. Oh? Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. Talk to one of them. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Nice faces you've got there. Do you know which locker is mine? Okay. So, 6 lockers. Investigate. Check the first one. Thriving colony of ants. Shrine of Babe Ruth. Peanut butter. 4th locker is empty. The 5th locker is filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. The 6th locker opens up into the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut so quickly as to not suffocate. There isn't a 7th one. I said check the 7th one. Check the 7th locker now. Okay, geez. You look in the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. Look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Read one. How I Spent My Summer by Pokemon age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. Look under the papers. Under the pile of school papers you find ugh. You got an item. Overdue library book. Those are only 6 lockers. Where did the 7th come from? I imagined it. Our founder, Branworth Gorvunculus III. This lady looks friendly. Talk to her. Hello there. You must be. Ah, here we are. Pokemon. Say it. Don't spray it. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Oh, I get it. This is where I pick a character class. Yeah. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This class is for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 5 before. This class is for jazz agents. Oh my god. Can you tell me more? If I click one of them, will it just be like automatically assign me to that? Ooh. So I could conjure curds, figure out time signatures, or kick and throw. I'm kind of interested in kicking and throwing, if I'm being completely honest. I kind of want to be a pig skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer the direct application of physical force. On second thought, I'm interested in being a cheese wizard. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Let me think about this a little bit more. Jazz agent. Master of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attacked with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. I want to be a cheese wizard. Pig skinner sounds boring. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. Brilliant. You're a cheese wizard. Yeah, it's like you're a wizard, Harry. Now then, there's just the minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. I minored in the psychology of rocks. Ah, a psychogeologist. So you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. Absolutely. I am a psychogeologist. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points to the door to the right side of the screen. I mean the right side of the dream. Just go through the door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. Okay. The nice lady at the desk says this doorway leads you back to your working life. Bye-bye, dream world. I'm now a cheese curd person and also a psychogeologist, 'cause I understand rocks. You awake feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for the wear. Your effects reset each day. Okay. Morning, Pokey. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Wow. Oh, geez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've gotten kind of accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like somebody's dusty old grandparent. I want to look like somebody's dusty old grandparent. Those are the clothes that I usually wear. I'll be alright. Thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another cursed thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of a block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you could pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch, I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. You got an item, to-do list. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Let's go to the store. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Thanks. Okay. You. Cola Wars Surplus. The proprietor stands behind the counter. Introduce yourself. Hi there, my name is Pokey. Hello, fellow war enthusiasts. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood. Heck yeah, war, war, war! Herschel's expression does not change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. What's the story with those grenades? Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then? He looks at the grenades then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? Oh, no, I meant to... I know, I didn't mean to do that. Can I... Ask about the dubious grenades. He hands you a bunch of grenades. Just try them out next time you get in a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay, let's see what's for sale. Oh my god. I could get a gas mask, a haversack, a helmet, cigarettes, bad for you, despite what the radio advertisements say. Can you believe they used to issue cigarettes to soldiers, and they still do, and probably will for like 50 more years? Corroded cavalry saber. Dented bugle. Expired seltzer. Field manual. CW 401 culinary tactics. Government issued sardines. Wow. I think I'm gonna keep all the stuff that I have. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not really interested in the shit that you have here. This is a lot of ordnance for civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. Dangling bags for army stuff. Okay, bye. Bus. It's a bus stop. Can I get hit by a car? Can I get hit by a car? Can you hit me with your car? Yabby's just following me. Oh, I guess they just honk. Aw, my friend is gone. Aw. Hit me. Do it. Do it. I'm too 2D for this. I'm too. Hang on, what's going on my character sheet? What's going on? Perks. Basic humanity. Guarded. Psychogeologist. Gather crafting ingredients from rocks. Okay. Alright, alley time. This is the alley. This is the alley where Jessica said the speakeasy was. Check it out. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock. A little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password. Fingertips? No. Knock again. Flappy back. Flippy tricks. 50 snacks. Fishy drinks. Fiddlesticks? I guess. Come on in, but you better not be a prohi. I don't even know what a prohi is. Oh, the fish are here. Wait, aren't those the fishmen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Say hello. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, pal. We're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you want. Dickens, Flaubert, or the Brontes. What can you tell me about Dickens? I think his books are too long. What can you tell me about Flaubert? I think his books are too long. What can you tell me about the Brontes? I think their books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this was helpful. Enjoy your drinks. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. This lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy has been infected with the Charleston fever. There's a door here. It won't budge. Must be barred shut from the other side. The piano? The player piano trills a tune. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. Some weird symbols are carved into one of the floor tiles. It's weirdly responsible for this kind of illegal poison. It's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. See what's in there. You got an item. Gauze pad. You got an item. Activated charcoal briquette. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. Yeah, she should. I'm moving. This guy doesn't care about anything except the bass line. Don't bother him. He's bouncing. He has a very large head. A milky-eyed sot. He turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Then they try, but they'll never dam up the flow. Buy him a drink. Buy him a drink. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. I'll leave him to his milkiness. I don't want to spend more meat on this random-ass guy. Spit. This spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. What's a spittoon? The man behind the bar is shaking up a storm. He looks up at you as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Pokey. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck, and he left about an hour ago to pick up our last shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry. From whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks? Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. He takes the napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. You got an item. Ocean City napkin map. As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Okay, you now have a map of the area. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's in the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer? I'll have a beer then. Excellent. Keep things simple. The bartender pours you a beer. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've definitely had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. You gain an effect. Beer buzz. Leave. Okay. We're back here. So there's more symbols on the ground. Oh, let's check this one out. In the daylight, it's clear that this bank has been closed for some time. The door to the bank is fastened with 3 locks. This is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4-lock systems are still dismissed as unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. The security at this place is inconsistent. You got an item. Bank key. Use the key. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, the 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 locks has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Phylax. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up an incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Unlock Methapon. Oh wait. That's strange. The key turns over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about Pete. This Pete, alright. Unlock Methapon. The key fits into the hole alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. Leave the door alone. Okay. Walk somewhere else. Let's go to the fridge factory. Oh yeah, the fridge factory. Oh yeah, okay. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. These guys look like they want to fight me, and I have not fought humans before in this game, so I'm a little intimidated by it. No, I'm not intimidated at all. I'm joking. Why would I be intimidated? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, you should definitely subscribe. There will be more videos in this series. There was also a previous video, because this is the second in the series, and now I'm just talking my mouth off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.